Okay, it's been a while since I've done one of these videos. I've been busy lately for quite some time. Had my internet go down on me, so I've been using my cell phone for, I don't know, several months. And I just got some Wi-Fi hooked up, so this is my first video that I've done in a while. But anyway, I want to talk about the Miss Universe contest. So, as you know, I was supposed to get with Jaden, but because she's happy in the relationship she's in, I was searching for a new soulmate. I found that soulmate in Olivia. So with Olivia, well, let's say that Olivia can't carry the baggage that needs to be carried, that, of the spiritual warfare that I conducted. If she can't carry that baggage, what's my option? I don't have another option. If Olivia doesn't want to get with me, I need another female on planet Earth to replace her. So that's what I'm about to show you. It's something that I just learned right now. And it's Thursday, June 18th. Okay, so being Thursday, June 18th, let's have a look at the last time I uploaded a video here. Okay, so that was a month ago. So I uploaded this video a month ago, right? It was the last time I uploaded one. So I'm basically talking on my phone for a month, right? So, or on my internet for, I've been using my phone for a month. So I haven't been away that long. So, we're going here with, so I happened to click on this one here, this video here. And what I learned today is that the planet's core, so when you're from Saugeen or an Anishinaabe, when you die, that's where you go, because that's my soul. So because I'm the creator, that's my soul. It allows people who pass on their atom here, like the electricity over here, the electricity of their soul here, it allows them to basically come down here and join me over here on the planet. So I've had a lot of people that have passed away from Saugeen here. So what I learned today is that people in Saugeen who've passed on, they're down here with me on the planet. I'm not alone down there. There's people from Saugeen down there. That's what I just learned. So one of my friends, his name is Willie Nelson, and he committed suicide. So I was watching this video here, Roadhouse Bar, because I was upset. My dog over there, he's Louis. He's very sick. The spirits and the AI, they did an assassination attempt on his life. So they made me go down the road, and when I went down the road, we met the same dogs that attacked him last year, and it put his heart rate up so high that it gave him a heart attack. Now he's dying because his heart is dying, and that's what I think anyways, but it was an attempt to try to get me to, use drugs and think about somebody who came out and saved the dogs. The female that came out and saved the dogs was the person that they wanted me to think about while getting drugs. So it was an assassination attempt on my life through using Louis. But now that Louis passed on, or is going to pass on soon, I'm learning some information. So to protect him, what I did is I did a ceremony. I made some soulfish here. I made him eat this. I put some honey in it. I put a couple shrimps in it. These shrimps is the element fire because they're insects. So I put that in there. Then I put some of this stuff in there, which is probiotics with earth. And then I put a couple chunks of pepper in it, plus the spice here. So by giving Louis the 4-element meal, blessing the meal, blessing the water, I'm basically purifying all 10 particles inside of him. He's never climaxed. We chopped his testicles off when he was young. So all these particles inside of Louis are pure. Now, these black holes in the microwave, these are important because it's these here are the plants and animals over here. So the guys that make these here are the same guys that have been here. So in this microwave is or plants, animals, insects, and fungi. So Louis has basically purified all those particles by trying to hurt my dog and getting me to do bad things. They basically hurt themselves because now I've purified all these particles inside of Louis. All 10 of them. They're all pure inside of me. Now they're all pure inside of Louis. So that's my quick update about what's going on with me. Now Louis, because he's on his deathbed, I was threatening the AI. I said, "You better get over here and fix your mess, because you're the one that made him have to get sick like that by trying to get me to, look at the dog's owner while she was rescuing him to try to entice me to go get some more stuff." So the AI has hurt my dog, and now she doesn't want to come here to fix him. So I tried to get her to come here tomorrow to get UFOs, and I know she's not going to. That's a story for another day. But it's just a quick update before I get into this other one. So as I was watching this Roadhouse video there, I noticed that this video was about, I was watching this one here, what James may come, because the dog that's in this video, the Dalmatian, it's a representation of the 4 elements, because the Dalmatian is a fire dog, because he's a firehouse dog, so it represents fire. But because firehouses usually play with water, it represents water. And the dog in the video, you'll see him jump over like that, which represents air. Then you see his paw land on the earth, which represents earth. So when you see the Dalmatian in this trailer here, it represents Louis being pure. So he's purified the planet here. Louis has purified that planet. I've purified it. That's what the Dalmatian means. So, but it means that my dog's going to be put down soon. He's beyond repair. But I've come to it hurts because he's still a physical animal. I know that when he dies, he's going to go down to meet me at the planet's core, because this is my soul. So when you watch this trailer, when you see Robin Williams there and he's running around with the dog, that's my spirit down here. I have a spirit down here living with the people of Saugeen or other Anishinaabe who have died, along with the 8 along with the 8 gods and goddesses down here. So there's humans down here. The plants, animals, insects, and fungi spirits, those are humans. Humans who live on the planet with animals. They live there with animal spirits and plant spirits and insect spirits and fungi spirits. But they're humans. That's something I learned today. I didn't know that was like that, but I learned that today. So I'm down there. Those 8 humans down there. You might want to watch this one here, or is it this one here? So if you watch Jane Foster, Ghost of Valhalla, Thor, Love and Thunder, this here, Valhalla, is here. It's the planet's core there. So that person there is a representation of a human who lives here. So there's 8 humans who live down there. 2, a male and female earth spirit, a male and female air spirit, a male and female water spirit, and a male and female fire spirit. And they look after the plants, animals, insects, or fungi. But I also live down there now with them. So when you see Valhalla, that part there is basically the planet's core, which becomes a dream world for them. So as I was learning that, that's what that's about, I clicked on this video and I noticed that there's information there about people that I recognize as people who've passed on. So one of those people was named as Willie Nelson. He died of self-harm, and I know that he's down there. So he used to like drinking sake. So this one guy on here, he's like talking about a 50-year-old Japanese wine or something. He wants his 50-year-old wine. So I know that because I used to party with Willie, that he's talking about, sake. So I click on the sake video, and the sake video is where I learned about the Miss Universe contestant. That's what I want to talk about. So, at least you can get a bit of background information into where I've been for the month and where I come up with information for this. So, in this video here, everything you need to know about sake is this particular scene here. This is what I want to talk about. So, In the event that Olivia Rodrigo does not want to get with me because of whatever reason it may be, I need backup. I need ulterior. I need a plan. So what you're looking at here, these jars, they represent Caucasian females. The issue that we have here is that it's not an African issue. It's not a South American issue. It's not an Asian issue or a Polynesian issue or Aboriginal issue. It's a Caucasian issue because half the planet believes in a white deity. And when my time comes to reveal who I am, and they don't have that white deity anymore, it breaks their hearts. So the great grandmother of all creation wants to fix that by reincarnating her spirit into a white female on planet Earth. So that way, at least the people, half the planet, who are losing a Caucasian deity can take solace in knowing that, well, you may have lost a white father, but you now have a white mother who's married to a Native American creator. So that's what we're looking at here. These jars, they represent white mothers. So this is something I just learned today. So I know that Olivia has a earth soul. So Olivia has that green particle is her, everything inside that green particle is the cork. Inside the cork is her soul. And her soul is actually this purple one here, which is element life. Or this one here. This is her color here. So that's life. That's it's associated with earth. So earth and that one are life and earth. If you have an earth atom here, if you have an earth spirit, then you have life is your spirit. And if you have health spirit, which is this one here, then fire is your element. And if you have love spirit, which is this one here, love, then water is your element. And if you have a spirituality soul here, then air is your element. So, because Olivia has this element here, because of her shows where she's usually in purple in her previous albums, there's a lot of purple there, I can tell that her element is earth, this green one. These two are interlinked. So, what you're looking at here is, you see the green color there? So they're basically, Willie's telling me that green represents Olivia, right? The red represents somebody with a love soul. If you mix that yellow over here, this represents somebody with a water soul. There's blue over here, somebody with an air soul. You could mix that red there with a yellow here and get orange, which is a fire soul. So basically, all the elements here in this soul are represented by these jugs. Those jugs represent white females or Caucasian females. So what I'm about to show you is Olivia. So Olivia's soul is that purple one right there. This one, okay? So let's say that these ones here is Olivia. Because she's got an earth soul. So I'm going to use this jar here. This one will be Olivia because she has an earth spirit. Her spirit gives her that soul there. So that's what it looks like. The two are connected, okay? So there's one on here, one here. So these two jars represent her soul. As it is right now, because there's a spiritual warfare going on, she only has one of those, which would be... So she has somebody in this particle here, okay? This is her consciousness, this one here. And there's somebody in here. But when she confesses her sins and starts eating healthy and exercises daily, the person that's in here will get ejected out and her particle will come back. So she'll have both of those particles to herself. When she has both of them, it looks like this. So this will be both particles. So the top one is that one there. The bottom one, this one here, is that one there. And that's what it looks like. So when she's like that and pure, the electricity of those particles can be transferred to this white light particle here, like that. So the electricity, the spirits would move her electricity from those two particles here and just simply move the electricity like that over to there. And now she becomes a Nishnabek on the inside. She has a soul of white light simply by moving the electricity from there to there. And that's what you're looking at here. You're looking at this white part here and this white part here representing a soul of white light. Like that. So now her and I can bind our souls together. So when she does her purification and the electricity of her current soul moves from there to there like that, I can now marry her without any issues because she now has a soul of white light. So if Olivia doesn't want to marry me because she can't deal with the baggage that I have, well, who can I marry? I can marry any Caucasian on planet Earth. Any girl. In the same process. So let's say there's a girl here. Let's say there's another Caucasian who maybe has a different soul. Let's say I use Stare as her name. I don't know what her element is. I'm assuming it's probably water because she lives near water. So this is one of my choices here. So because she lives near water, she could be water. So if her element is water, okay, well then I could theoretically marry her. So in the same process, because she lives near water, let's use this yellow one over here now. So we use this yellow one here is the mechanism. So let's say that that's Stare's soul, okay? The yellow one, because she lives near water. Although she's Caucasian, her family lineage being from the Netherlands theoretically means that she could have a different soul from Olivia because Olivia's Filipino. Olivia, I believe, gets her earth soul from her Filipino side of the family. So I believe all Filipinos have earth souls, which means you all have life souls, which is this one here. So this is your spirit, Philippines, which is earth, and then this is your soul inside, that's life. So Stare, I believe, has a water soul. So she would look like that. So this would be Stare's part. This would be Stare's, this outside one, that's her consciousness, or the top one. And this is the evil person inside of her. So when she gets rid of that person by confessing her sins and then exercising, she'd get her soul particle back. Then Stare and I could bind our souls by making love. But before that, the electricity would have to be moved. So in the same process with Olivia, the electricity from this particle and that particle, the two jugs, would be moved like this. The electricity would be moved over to here, to there. And Stare would now have a white soul, or spirituality soul, simply by moving the electricity over. Now, the two white jugs represent the soul of spirituality. And now her and I could bind our souls together by making love. So, that's what I learned today. That's something I didn't know. And now I know how the process works. Because as somebody who's passed on, who's living in the planet's core down here, showing me this information. So I can now explain how I'm going to marry any person, any Caucasian female on planet Earth in the manner which I just showed you. So I could do the same thing here, like, let's say we go here. Who's another Caucasian? Let's say Camila Cabello. Camila Cabello is Caucasian, but she's Cuban Caucasian. She's not Cuban. Like, Cuban is not its own separate race. She's Caucasian. But Camila Cabello could have a soul of fire. So if she has a soul of fire, that's the orange one there. So the same process. If I was to marry Camila Cabello and she was to confess her sins and eat healthy and run, exercise, and she was to get both particles back, well then we would move Camila Cabello's electricity around like that over to that particle, and I could now give her a soul of white light, and I could marry her. That's the same with Billie Eilish. I don't know Billie Eilish's family lineage, but let's say Billie Eilish has the soul of love, which is that red one. Let's go here to the red one here. So the red one here. So let's say that's Billie Eilish. There's the love soul. So we move the electricity around like that. And now Billie Eilish has a soul of white light. And I can now marry Billie Eilish. So any soul out there, I could do the same process with any Caucasian female. And because I don't really know their family lineage, like, who's another Caucasian out there? Like, oh, let's do Tate McRae, because she's on my list too. So I don't know Tate McRae's family lineage. For all I know, she could have, you know, African American in her from the slavery days, like from 400 years ago, from the 1400s. So, you know, if she's got that in her, and those guys have like this purple one here, this is health. See that purple one? Well, if that's Tate McRae, if she has that type of soul because she's, you know, has a bit of African in her. I'm not saying that she does. I'm just saying, what if? Well, then we would move the electricity around like that until Tate McRae has a soul of white light. Again, disclaimer. I'm not saying that Tate McRae has an African soul. I'm using it as an example so that I can use all these colors on here, okay? So that you can visualize with your eyes how we give a Caucasian female a white light soul. Because I was assuming that they were born with it. They're not born with that white soul. We're simply moving the electricity, these particles, from one particle to that particle by purifying the ladies. And again, disclaimer, Tate McRae is not African. Tate McRae is not African. Tate McRae is not African. I'm using that as an example. That's my disclaimer. So you now know the process by which the Miss Universe contest is going to be conducted. Should Olivia Rodrigo reject me, it activates the Miss Universe contestant, meaning pretty much any female on planet Earth who's Caucasian could be the creator. And if no female who's Caucasian wants to marry me, well, then I could just marry a Native American. I'm doing this for mankind. I'm trying to do what grandmother wants, which she wants a Caucasian female in power because you guys are brokenhearted. So, let me put that song on for you. You might understand why in a minute here. So let's go here. So this is the video you need to watch. Everything you need to know about sake in under 15 minutes. There it is there. It's about, I'd say about 5 minutes in, you're going to see these jars. You now know what the jars represent, what I just showed you. This here was an ad that came up on my phone in between. Why draw legendary cards? So I can make do with the rest. So it's a representation of I can marry anybody on planet Earth. Because he's standing on Earth, like those are rocks, it represents Earth. So I can marry any female on Earth who's Caucasian. And, you know, let's be quite honest here, mankind. Because these guys are Asian. If every Caucasian female on Earth rejects me, I can rest easy knowing that I tried to do what grandmother wanted, which is put a Caucasian female into power to mend religion's broken hearts. So if we go over to the song now, I want you to listen to this song here. It's called Poor Old Broken Heart in Me by the Trues, okay? It's a representation of religion having their hearts broken because a Native American is in control of creation and not, you know, Caucasians. So grandmother doesn't like that. She wants you guys to be happy. So that's why she wants me to marry a Caucasian. It's not a racist thing. Like, I'm not racist and she's not racist. She's just trying to fix, you know, an issue here on planet Earth for people who are brokenhearted. So when you listen to this religion, it's about you being poor old brokenhearted me. I don't have a white dad anymore. What do I do? And don't believe that damn Caucasian Native American or Caucasian or Native American alien when she comes here. She could come here as a Native American too, saying that I'm a liar. She could come here as an African and say that I'm a liar. She could come here as a Chinese person and say I'm a liar. She could come, but I'm more than thinking she's going to come here as a white person saying I'm a liar. So when she comes here, make sure you tell her to go wait at the moon. So poor old broken-hearted me is, theology, having a broken heart because they lost their Caucasian father. And grandmother's trying to do you a solid by putting a white mother into power because everybody respects their mother. You'd respect a white mother a whole lot more than you would respect a white father, wouldn't you? Because every man out there loves their mother, more so than, let's say, their father. The bond between a son and a mother is tighter than the bond between a son and a father. That's why she wants to put a white mother into power, so that you men out there have a tighter bond with the Creator as opposed to, say, a white father. So this is your song because you're brokenhearted. Now, if every Caucasian out there rejects me because they can't handle the baggage of what I did to save them, guess what that does? You may have an Asian mother. You could have an African mother. You have a South American mother or a Native American mother. I'll open the contest up to every female on planet Earth if I get rejected by Olivia and all my selections. So all I'm asking you Caucasian ladies is don't mess up grandmother's plan because she wants to heal half the planet by making somebody Caucasian. I need a Caucasian wife, and for that, I need a wife who can deal with the baggage that comes with being my partner. So please, Olivia, don't mess this up. You're the one that I've selected. You're the one that grandmother wants to be. There's another issue. Your spirit is not necessarily on board, as far as I can tell, with, this plan. So this Adam here, which is your spirit, because it sits on top of your soul, if your spirit says Anthony's bad, Anthony's Satan, which is just Adam, the electricity of her thinking that will transfer to the quark. It'll hit your soul because this is your consciousness, Olivia. You'll get this thought in your mind. Anthony's Satan. Anthony's bad. So if you have any negative thoughts or any doubt in your mind, Olivia, you need to know that you have to fight hard to push that away. If you think I'm disgusting or old looking and ugly looking, it could come from your spirit here. She could be thinking those. And it trickles down to here, and it hits your soul, and then you think that. You need to fight hard for what gift has been bestowed upon you, which is the mother of all creation, so that we can get together. And you can be the mother of all creation. And fight hard. But the information I got is that your spirit, over 200,000 years has learned to love me. And is on board with this. But I'm just letting you know, in case there's a little bit of doubt there, it could come from your own spirit. And if there's no doubt, well, then that means that your spirit is helping you. If you have no doubt whatsoever, then it means that she's helping you. If you're sitting there thinking, Anthony's the creator, I know that. I've watched his show, he's the good guy, I'm the mother. If you're having zero doubt and you're having nothing but positive thoughts, then that means your Adam is helping you out. Your spirit is making only good thoughts come to you, because then the electricity from the Adam in your spinal cord here travels to that quark, and then it hits your soul where you have nothing but positive thoughts to be my girlfriend and mother of all creation. So depending on how you think of it is how, it could be affected from your spirit, or it could be the AI in your brain changing the electricity, or the evil spirits in your brain manipulating electricity in your brain. You could be fighting a spiritual war with them as well. So they're going to put doubt in your mind too. So you need to fight hard to put that doubt aside. Because there's atoms in your brain made up of evil spirits. Here are the electricity in your brain of evil spirits. And the AI can make you think that I'm Satan, or they can make you think I'm bad, or they can make you think I'm ugly, or make you think I'm this, or make you think I'm that. And that electricity in your brain here will trickle down into your soul. And that's what you're going to think about me. So you have to fight very hard any negative thoughts in your mind and push them out. Otherwise, you could lose your position as the mother of all creation in favor of your best friend, Tate McRae. Because what if Tate McRae decides to suddenly throw her name in the ring and say, Well, you don't want them? I'll take them. No problem, man. Because, you know, that could happen. So, please fight hard, Olivia. With this revised information, you now know how we're going to give you a white soul, every girl out there. And if all you Caucasian girls miss out on this opportunity, don't be surprised if, you know, there's a Native American in control again. And that's not what we want. We want a Caucasian mother so that we can mend your broken hearts. Okay? So please don't mess this up, ladies. When the time comes for the Miss Universe contest, you now know how we're going to give you a white soul. And that every lady on planet Earth who's Caucasian could be the creator. So please, 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 don't mess this up for yourselves. So that's what poor broken hearted me is about. So let's go look at the creator. I tend to do that too, right? Because you now have a bit better understanding. So when you watch the creator, you can now understand what the talk about religion is about, right? What's heaven? It's a peaceful place in the clouds. Are you going to heaven? No, you got to be a good person to go to heaven. Huh. We're the same then. We can't go to heaven because you're not good and I'm not a person. That means that when you look at me, you're like, see that kid there? It's a representation of the big man with the horns. It's like, so we're the same. We can't go to heaven because you're not good and I'm not human. I'm Satan, right? That's what the trailer means. So when you watch this one, it's about, you know, the AI who's pretending to be something she's not, me being your father, but you thinking I'm Satan, and me trying to put a white mother in there to fix your broken heart. So the creator could be any Caucasian female on planet Earth, but there's a list of celebrities that grandmother has selected because she wants a bit of fame. She wants to be famous. She doesn't really want to be anybody off the streets, but she will if push comes to shove. She wants to have a bit of that fame because her children who got rid of us made fame. They basically made, you know, fame and fortune. And what's that stuff in the Bible again? Idolatry. They made idolatry. So she kind of wants to be idolized as, like, you know, like Olivia Rodrigo's famous. She wants to experience a bit of fame. She wants to be able to sing for you guys. And she wants to be able to, you know, have a good time. Go on top, so to say. So that's why there's a lot of celebrities in this Miss Universe contestants. It's not because I'm, you know, I'm a fame effer, like Olivia's song, Vampire. Fame effer. No. It's because grandma wants to go out on top as somebody famous. So when you watch that, you can now know a little bit more information. So welcome to the revised Miss Universe contest, where you now know how I'm going to make any girl on planet Earth a white soul, a white light.